quick vid on my perception of the girls in Dumaguete. Hey guys, after my last vid, I just got some emails pretty much asking the same thing. How are the girls in Dumaguete? So I just wanted to make a video, quick vid, just a quick one to sort of answer, this is my perception, this is my view. Now, from what I witnessed with my own eyes while I was in Dumaguete is that the babes do not care about foreigners. You gotta know, foreigners are just all over the place there. The foreigners, they're in every street, they're in every store, they're in every crowd, every mall, every restaurant, every other house seemingly. I mean, they're all over the place. So the girls in Dumaguete, they grow up seeing foreigners. If they're already older, I mean, they've been seeing foreigners for the last 20 years there. When I was around university babes in Dumaguete, they paid no attention to me, except two times. The first time I was sitting by myself on the boardwalk as usual. A group of college girls was walking down and one of them was digging Scotty Boy. There was about six babes walking down, six college girls, and one of them sort of slowed down so that she was behind the pack, and her and I, we sort of made eye contact a bit, we smiled at each other a little bit. So at that very moment, a hacker, a merchant, one of those guys selling things, he sits down right next to me, there's like an inch gap between us, and says, "The girls here are beautiful, aren't they?" I said, yeah. So this hacker guy, I mean, he's talking to me now, you know, I'm too nice a guy to just tell him to F off. So I looked at this guy with his ridiculous merchandise for about 4 seconds before looking back at the girl. So when I looked back at her, her friend was sort of tugging at her arm for her to go with them. So that was that with that girl. I was sort of ticked off a little bit and I said, I know, you got great stuff here, but I'm just not interested. Thank you. The thing with these hackers in Dumaguete on the boardwalk, they're just all over the place. They come at you directly with a bunch of useless, ridiculous stuff. I mean, they should just have a sign that says what they have and how much it cost. This cuts down on the barrier of confusion. And I tried telling this to one of the hawkers at one time. It was literally, of course, I know what you're thinking. In one ear, out the other ear. That's exactly what it was. It serves me right for thinking this guy's going to give a crap about any advice I'm going to give him. I mean, if these hawkers are smart, they would sell knockoff Nike merchandise, you know, sell a t-shirt for 1,000 pesos or something like that. They could probably buy the shirt in Manila for 100 pesos. And anyway, that's just my opinion. I digress. Let's get back to the story. So as I said, there were 2 times a girl showed interest in Scotty Boy. So this is the second time. So I just want to show you the journey of where this took place. This is the McDonald's that I referred to in the past vid. So we're just going to do a U-turn here. My Airbnb is down this way here. So we're just going to scootle on down here because I would walk down this street. I just wanted to stop. I got a smile from one of the babes in, maybe this place here, this pharmacy here. It's walking down here. The cashier place is there. And as I walked by, I got a smile. I just thought, I thought I'd throw that in there since it was on topic. And since we are in the neighborhood, this is Silliman University here. And then there's one gym up here that I believe Ned goes to. If you want to stalk Ned, the powerful Ned, he's probably up there. I don't know if he works out with the beautiful Chichai. Here's the other one. I heard this one out of business. I guess it reopened after the sniffles virus. People woke up to the reality of the sniffles virus. So that's good that it opened up. We're just going to head up here. This is all property of Silly Man. And I'm going to show you where this happened. These girls, I was walking down this road. So I just turned the corner here. I'm walking down here. So I'm about here. These girls are walking up all the way up here. I'm looking at them. Okay. So we got a big distance. By the time we actually come face to face, it was about right here. And yeah, that's where the incident took place. I still remember it today. I kind of regret, you know, that missed opportunity where you could have made a new friend. But I didn't say hello, so I did not meet the new friend. So for me, it was just kind of bad timing because I was hot and sweaty and tired and I really just wanted to get back home. Yeah, so we didn't actually stop and talk or anything. It was just bad timing. So keep in mind, in 2 months, there were only 2 times when a girl showed interest in Scotty Boy. So again, I was on the boardwalk, on the bench, and I was staring out to the ocean. There was one foreign guy, about 70 years old. Okay, I'm watching this. He approached a group of college girls. So these girls, they were sort of busy doing some video project, I guess for some university project. And so he asked, can I take a photo with you girls? A little bit cringy. I'm thinking it's a little bit cringy. Anyway, one girl just flat out said, no, sir, very sternly, and just walked right past him. And you could see the other girls, they weren't as stern as her, but they didn't say anything. So there's a little bit of tension going on there because of how that one girl talked to the guy. And so I'm watching this. The guy looked surprised. Okay, he walked away. Me and the guy, okay, we made eye contact because I was nearby, and he sort of walked over towards me. Yeah, I was sitting right here on this bench here, and the girls were doing something here. They just finished. They were walking up the stairs here. The 70-year-old dude was on the grass. He approached them. They said no. And he saw that I saw what happened, and he walked right up to me and said... So he says to me, since he know I saw them, he says, I wanted to take a picture with these girls and send it to my friends back home. I felt like telling him, like, dude, I mean, the girls know that it's kind of cringy, you know, that's why they said no. But of course, you just come across, oh, that's pretty cool. Now, the thing is, okay, now look, the conclusion here, guys. Now, if you're wanting to live in Duma, and here I'm telling you, the girls are not responsive to foreigners there, right? So you want to live in Duma, but you want to get some Filipina babe. Because look, I mean, the truth is there are many advantages to living in Dumaguete. I mean, why do you think so many foreigners want to live there? You know, it's a comfortable place to live. And look, if you're a 65-year-old guy from America, you feel comfortable if you got other 65-year-old guys from America there. I mean, who are you going to go out and have a beer with, right? Of course, them. Easy to make friends with them. So yeah, it is comfortable to live there. Now, you want to find the babe. Now, let me tell you, just my perception, just my advice. This is just one guy's advice. Now, what I would do, now there are some options here. What I would do, I would travel around Negros, because you want to find a girl on Negros, because these Filipinas, they don't like to leave the island that they're on. You would think it's the same country, so who cares? They don't like to leave the island they're on. That's just how they are. Look at Bohol girl, okay? I mean, she'd rather be poor in Hagna than rich in Manila. That's just how they are. Anyway, I mean, look, you hop on your motorbike, you travel around Negros, okay, if you want to live in Duma, and you go into these small towns. Eventually, someone's going to catch your eye. You first got to get some eye contact going. You approach her, you ask for her Facebook. Remember, you don't ask her on a date. You just ask for her Facebook. Can we be friends? Can I get your Facebook? Now, if you want to be even less presumptuous, you make a business card with your info on it. You could just give it directly to the girl. For example, you get some meds at the pharmacy, okay? You like the cashier. Your service was so, thank you so much. Here's my card. Now she's got your card with your info on it. Now, if she doesn't reply to you, she's not rejecting you. That's the cool thing. If you don't like that traveling around idea, and some people don't, there are some options. For example, there's the online websites, okay? The Date in Asia, the Filipina Cupid. They're good. There's nothing wrong with them. There's a lot of bad girls on there, but there's always that one good girl who you connect with. There is Tinder, because Tinder is local. So if you're in Dumaguete, you can set it for kilometers so that you only view girls who are within that kilometer range. And the thing is, there's no rejection, because if you both don't like each other, you won't end up chatting together. So she has to like you before you end up chatting with her. And the other one is just with Facebook. You find girls on Facebook and you just message them. Hey, you don't like rejection? Hey, that's perfect, because you'll never know if she didn't like you. So anyway, you find the girl online and then you go to her city to meet her, probably a village, unless she's in Bacolod. You go to wherever she is to meet her, and then if you like each other, hey, you bring her back to Dumaguete. So in conclusion, there are great girls in Dumaguete. It's just not as easy to find a girl when you're in Dumaguete as it would be if you're maybe in Leyte. Us foreigners, we do not stand out in the city of Dumaguete. So if you want to find a good girl in Dumaguete, go out into the province of Negros, and whether it's virtually or it's the real you, and you find the right girl, you bring her back to Dumaguete. That's just one man's perception. I'll see you guys later.